Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something pretty incredible, how our deepest, most profound human emotions can literally manifest into magnificent masterpieces. We're going to examine one of the world's most breathtaking structures for sure, the Taj Mahal, but we're looking at it through a totally different lens today. We're going to contrast the massive, grand scale of this imperial monument with the deeply grounded, community-focused vision of a modern architect we'll call Adam. By putting these two stories side by side, we're going to unlock what it truly takes to bring a monumental vision to life. Let's get into it.
You know, every grand vision starts with a spark, a catalyst. And for the Taj Mahal, that spark was, well, a deeply personal tragedy. Commissioned by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan way back in the 17th century, it stands as a timeless symbol of love, beauty, and human creativity. But it was driven entirely by just overwhelming grief. See, he built this masterpiece in memory of his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. It was a promise of eternal remembrance, literally carved right into the earth. It represents this intense desire to create something so perfect, so incredibly beautiful, that it could somehow, balance the scales of such a devastating personal loss. Section 1. A monument born of grief.
Now, check out the contrast between these two very different, yet equally powerful visionary approaches. On one hand, we've got Adam. He's a modern dreamer from a small village who became a highly respected architect. Adam took all his dedication and channeled it outward into really practical community building. We're talking about designing a school, a modern hospital, and a peaceful public park for his community. Now, on the flip side, Shah Jahan dedicated vast, empire-level resources inward to create a majestic memorial monument for his wife. While Adam empowered a civic community and Shah Jahan built a royal mausoleum, both of these guys looked at empty space and saw a legacy that would outlast them. Both of them achieved true architectural brilliance through an unwavering grand vision.
Moving on to Part 2, Designing Perfect Symmetry. So Adam had this guiding philosophy that was actually pretty simple. He said, dreams don't come true because they are easy. And man, that mindset is what allowed him to overcome massive hurdles to transform his community. But it also perfectly mirrors the decades of uncompromising hard work required to build the Taj Mahal. I mean, you don't just achieve perfect symmetry on a massive scale by taking shortcuts, right? You achieve it through rigorous, exhausting, and just relentless dedication to the craft. Persistence over ease. That's the secret sauce. And this staggering, decades-long commitment definitely didn't happen overnight. Looking at the timeline, Phase 1 required the absolute grueling work of laying massive foundations right along the banks of the Yamuna River. Then, in Phase 2, the skies literally changed as thousands of artisans erected these majestic domes and elegant minarets, hoisting impossibly heavy materials up to dizzying heights. And finally, Phase 3 brought the perfection of those intricate marble carvings and colorful gemstone inlay work. We are talking about thousands of builders and craftsmen flat out refusing to give up on a unified vision of perfection.
Section 3. Masterpieces in Marble. So let's talk about the key tenets of stunning Islamic architecture that really define this site. You've got majestic domes drawing the eye upward, elegant minarets standing around it like sentinels, peaceful reflecting pools creating this absolute mirror image of perfection, strict perfect symmetry, and of course that brilliant white marble. And just as Adam fundamentally transformed his village's environment with a modern hospital and a peaceful public park, Shah Jahan completely transformed Agra. He injected this atmosphere of deep reverence and staggering beauty into the whole area.
But to truly understand this monument, we really have to recognize what artistic excellence means at its core. It is the meticulous realization of human creativity. It's so easy to just be overwhelmed by the sheer, massive size of the Taj Mahal, but the true brilliance, that's hiding in the obsessive, micro-level details. We're talking about intricate marble carvings that literally mimic delicate lace, and colorful gemstone inlay work where precious and semi-precious stones were sliced paper-thin and embedded directly into the stone canvas. It's absolutely mind-blowing.
And when you contrast that immense scale with those minute details, the true magnitude of this architectural brilliance really clicks into place. On the macro scale, you have these majestic domes engineered to withstand centuries of nature. But simultaneously, on the micro scale, you've got this incredibly delicate gemstone inlay that requires the precision of a master jeweler. It's this crazy marriage of impossible engineering with intimate artistry that elevates it from just being a building to a true masterpiece.
All right, our final section, Part 4, A Timeless Global Legacy.
Fast forward to today, and the Taj Mahal is recognized globally. not just as a historical building in India, but as a UNESCO World Heritage Site that really belongs to all of humanity. It is the absolute pinnacle of human creativity. And just as Adam's public works were designed to endure and serve future generations in his town, the Taj Mahal was built with a permanence ensuring that history will never ever forget Shah Jahan's love for Mumtaz Mahal.
Millions. That is the staggering volume of visitors the Taj Mahal continues to attract year after year. People are traveling from literally every corner of the globe just to stand in its presence. And I think it proves something pretty profound. Just as Adam's architectural work became a huge source of pride, utility, and admiration for his local village, Shah Jahan's emotional vision became a source of endless awe for the entire world. The scales might be different, but the human impact, that is completely undeniable. As we wrap up the explainer today, I really want to leave you with a final thought. The story of Adam and the history of the Taj Mahal remind us that brilliant white marble, or hey, even a new community hospital, is really just the physical manifestation of the hard work, the grief, the love, and the absolute refusal to give up that preceded it. So take a look around you. What enduring legacies are we building today? What vision are you stubbornly bringing to life in your own world? Thanks so much for exploring this with me, and keep building your own masterpiece.